forward.
It's coming up to 8:15. On Monday, we will celebrate the country's 146th birthday. Many of us will join together to sing the national anthem. Over the years, "O Canada" has been belted out by singers and famous celebrities at ball games. But I think this is a first. Two friends in Kingston have recorded a bridge singing the anthem. Well, sort of. They edited the sounds the bridge makes to create the song. It's been a hit on YouTube since they released it a week ago. John Sanfilippo joins me now to tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning.
Which bridge are we talking about?
This is the LaSalle Causeway in Kingston.
All right, for those not familiar with it, where is it?
It bridges downtown. It's sort of on the southeast end of Kingston. It's between downtown Kingston, and on the other side of the bridge is CFB Kingston and the military college.
When did you first notice it made a sound?
Oh, I was very, very young. My parents would take us, on car trips, and we'd cross the bridge, and my brothers and I would typically sing along with the bridge. So we go way back with that sound, as do most Kingstonians.
What does it sound like?
It's an interesting sound. I know you like me to imitate the sound. It's a sort of a kind of sound, and the pitch depends on your speed, but lower speed it sounds almost Gregorian, and as you get to higher speeds it starts to sound more like bees.
My husband went to Queens, and when I happened to mention to him a singing bridge, he immediately said the LaSalle Causeway.
Mm-hmm.
Is this something most Kingston residents know about?
Yeah, pretty much everybody knows it. I've discovered in the last couple of weeks, everybody seems to have their own name for it. We've always called it the Singing Bridge. I've heard Humming Bridge. I've heard the Bee Bridge. There's all kinds of different names for it. Yeah.
Now, when you grew older, you actually had the chance to go across the bridge every day.
Yes, I used to work for the military, and like I said, it's you have to take that bridge to get to the base. And I went across every day, and I noticed that depending on your speed, you'd get a different pitch. So I thought, well, it'd be fun to do something kind of musical with this, and it just sort of came together after that.
So what happens then? What happens when you go slow? What happens when you go faster?
Well, it's like I said, the pitch increases as your speed increases. I'm not a scientist, but fortunately I know people who are, and the explanation I was given was that the surface of the bridge causes your tires to vibrate as you cross the bridge. So as you speed up, you get a faster vibration and therefore a higher pitch.
Okay, so that's what's creating the sound then, the vibration of the car going over the steel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how did you do this? Record the bridge singing, quote unquote, the national anthem?
Well, we had to do several passes back and forth with audio equipment and with video equipment, just in the back of a truck. Just dozens and dozens of passes at different speeds, trying to get all the elements we needed to put this together.
How did you piece it all together? How did you determine the key?
It was tricky. The key was ultimately determined by the bell at the end. I don't know if this is obvious to people who aren't from Kingston, but the sound of the bell is the sound the bridge makes to alert motorists when the bridge is about to raise. And that's sort of the big finish, is you see the bridge raising and you hear that bell. So the bell was about an F, and we knew that was going to be the big finish, so it had to resolve at that note. So essentially the bell and the final tone, it ended at F, so we had to kind of work backwards so it would all sort of culminate to that big finish.
Oh, that's amazing. Did you get all the notes you needed?
Well, yeah, we did. Like I said, we did dozens and dozens of passes.
Oh, boy.
Just cross the bridge, turn around, cross the bridge, turn around.
Well, what do you make of the reaction to your song?
Oh, it's been really neat watching it expand and watching people take notice of it. One thing that Jared and I didn't anticipate at all was it seems to have engendered this sense of local pride. People that, and it's evident from just the YouTube comments and, by reaction on Facebook and Twitter, people talking about, oh, it sounds like home, and oh, I love Kingston, and people that have left Kingston comment on how much they miss the bridge or they miss Kingston. It's been really neat watching it, just watching it grow. We posted it about 2 weeks ago, not quite 2 weeks ago, and it just took off. People in Kingston have taken notice, and obviously its interest seems to have grown beyond Kingston as well.
Well, it is a perfect tribute for Canada Day. John, thank you very much for speaking with us.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
John